There's some debate over whether Black Myth Wukong is truly a Souls-like, but one element of the genre it definitely has. There's important stuff you can absolutely miss, like these early game areas. The ancient Guanyin temple is one of the first big secrets that you can find, and the process of unlocking it teaches you a lot about how to find the game's hidden areas to come.
Just consider it an ace up your sleeve.
Throughout the first chapter, you'll fight a few bosses who are guarding giant bells. Guangzi and Guangmo guard the first two, and you'll find the final one in White-clad Noble's boss area. After ringing the third bell, back out of the arena and you'll find a new path waiting for you, just to the left of where you first entered. Once you're transported to the ancient Guanyin temple, you'll have to square off against Elder Jinji. He's very similar to the wandering white boss that can be encountered earlier in Chapter 1, but he has an extra healing ability and will occasionally call on his disciples to attack you. Make sure to grab Guanyin's prayer beads from a treasure chest outside the boss arena, which will grant you a quick heal when you need it, and knock out all of Jinji's zombified minions when they start to converge around him, so he can't heal himself. All of this is worth conquering. The temple looks amazing and the boss fight is great, but also players will want to complete the fight to earn a vessel called the Fireproof Mantle. You can use its ability during the Black Bear Gwai fight at the end of Chapter 1 to help you overcome his devastating second phase. In Chapter 2, you can find the entrance to a secret Kingdom of Gold, where bosses and riches await clever travelers.
Be it the realm of sunset or the realm of gold, it's but an echo of the past.
Getting there is no easy task, but the process starts by talking to the Drunken Boar, who you'll find resting near the bottom of a massive stone staircase by the Rock Rest Flat Shrine. He'll ask you for a sobering stone. After you give it to him, he'll move to Crouching Tiger Temple. Once you meet him there, you'll need to give him a Jade Lotus, and then you'll need to collect the Arhat gold piece by defeating the first prince of the Flowing Sands in Sandgate Village. You can then go back to where you first met the Drunken Boar, and he'll try to fight you for the piece. After you win, the Drunken Boar will teleport and slip through the metal doors at the top. If you follow him, you'll be transported to the Kingdom of Sahali. But your struggle isn't over yet. The realm contains an alternate version of the Tiger Vanguard boss and a massive beetle boss called Fuban. It won't be easy, and your best bet in this fight is to take it slow and steady, getting a few hits between their combos and then creating some serious distance. Thankfully, there are plenty of rewards, including the Wind Tamer vessel that can give you a leg up during the Yellow Wind Sage fight that closes Chapter 2. One of the most valuable secret items in Black Myth Wukong is hidden in a boss arena in Chapter 2. Travel to Sandgate Village, where the first Prince of Flowing Sands boss fight takes place. The arena is fairly small, and the boss can use devastating charge attacks to hit you from way across the map. If you can bait him into hitting the brownstone wall in the cave with his charging attack, a secret entrance will appear. You can squeeze through after the fight. If you didn't know about this trick before the fight, don't worry. If you've already beaten the first prince, you can also hit the wall with a heavy attack of your own, with the Wandering White Spirit for instance, and it will break apart all the same. Inside the wall is a chest with the Loong Scales, which can be used to unlock 4 secret bosses. The Red Loong is hidden behind a waterfall in the forest from Chapter 1. The Black Loong is hidden behind the swirling sand wall in Rock Rest Flat in Chapter 2. The Cyan Loong is posing as a statue on Turtle Island in Chapter 3. And the final Yellow Loong is hidden in the imprint of a fallen dragon in the Webbed Hollow of Chapter 4. These are some of the coolest and most rewarding boss fights in the game, but you can't access them without the Loong Scales. The Zodiac Village is a hub area where all the NPCs you meet go to hang out. Once you meet them there, you have a central place to visit for upgrades.
With this pill, I'll gain the strength to unseal that precious place.
Traveling to the Zodiac Village also unlocks a new boss fight, as well as a way to get some much-needed resources and medicine for free. Unfortunately, this secret area can be fairly tricky to unlock. First, you need to find the basement shrine in Chapter 2's Crouching Tiger Temple. That's where you'll meet Shoe Dog, who can craft pills and medicines. After that, continue to Chapter 3 until you reach the shore of Bitter Lake. You'll be able to find a cabin near the water, and standing in the water nearby will be an old Long named Shen. This boss has a tendency to fill the entire arena up with his lightning attacks, so using Cloud Step to swirl your merry way around his devastating abilities will be your best bet during this fight. Beat him and then exhaust his dialogue, which is all about preserving his immortality. Return to Shoe Dog, who will give you the special-made bone-strengthening pellet. Take that back to Chen, and the old Long will give you an item called the Ruyi Scroll in exchange. The scroll will transport you to the Zodiac Village, where a shrine and all your best NPC friends are waiting for you.